All right, welcome back to the Nick James Show, ESPN 630 here on the Central Coast. So over the last 3 seasons, the quarterback who has the highest winning percentage in the NFL is not Peyton Manning, is not Tom Brady, not Drew Brees. It's Alex Smith. And that may seem a little strange because you wouldn't put him in the category of those guys. But there's a quality that Alex Smith has that I think is severely underrated in sports. He is known. He is what he is. You know that Alex is going to complete a high percentage of his passes. He's not going to turn the ball over. And he's going to manage the game. He's not going to make necessarily a ton of great plays down the field. He's not going to bust open a game. He's not going to bring you back from 21. But as a team, when you have Alex Smith, you know what you need to do. You know the defense knows their role. They know what they need to win. The offense is not going to try to do anything over the top. The play calling is going to be fairly conservative. But football is a complementary game. There's a reason why most of the great defenses in the history of the NFL don't have phenomenal offenses on the other side and vice versa. Because it's very difficult for a team to play great defense and have their offense score real quick and then they're back on the field playing defense again. Football is a complementary sport. Teams that are great defensively usually run the football very well. They take care of the ball. Teams with great offenses go up and down and score, and their defense ends up on the field quite a bit. And they're against teams that are playing catch-up. So when you take an unknown quarterback like a Colin Kaepernick, he's great, has tremendous potential, and his ceiling is much higher than Alex Smith. But there's always the potential for him to make some mistakes that Alex wouldn't make. Or what I think has been the bigger problem for the 49ers this year, the coaching staff trying to do things that are a little bit over the top because Colin Kaepernick can do those things. I mean, you see them calling plays that they never would have called with Alex in the lineup. You see them not giving the ball to the best running back in 49ers history, Frank Gore, as often as they should have. They got away from that, went to 1-2, and had a little knock on the door, and Harbaugh got them back to running the football. In sports, it's not always about who's the most talented and who can do the most things, but who can be part of a working mechanism, being part of a team that can get to a certain level. Alex was that, and he is that now for the Chiefs. They know that they're going to score 21, 24 points a game. The defense is going to have to play solid, and Jamal Charles is going to have to be good running the ball. And there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you win, you've done what you needed to do. There's many ways to do it, and Alex Smith has shown that he has a way to do it. How you doing? I'm Nick Twitchell. I want to say thank you for taking the time to check out my video. I really do appreciate it. I've been living in the Salinas area for about a year. I'm a native of the Bay Area, San Jose. I have a great passion for sports. It's pretty much about everything that I do in my free time outside of work, much to the detriment of my marriage and making my wife angry. But I spend a lot of time watching, thinking about, researching sports. It's a great passion of mine. I've always wanted to have a career that in some way or another was related to sports, and I never knew how I would get my foot in the door. And then I was listening to your station one day and I heard the commercial for this contest, and I thought it'd be a great idea. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time to look at my video, and I really hope you give me a chance to show you what I can do, because there will be nobody who will be more dedicated, who will work harder, or who will enjoy this job more than I would. So thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it.